let's be clear. It was a very infamous basketball game in New York City that was supposed to be Jay-Z, Fat Joe. That this
never happened.
It never happened. And then there was this whole turmoil, like Terror Squad against Roc-A-Fella. And one day, Fat Joe calls me. It was because
what happened?
I believe I did an interview, and you set me up, and you gave Jay my number without telling me.
You set me up.
You set me up.
Yo.
And by the way, I'm sitting there and I get a call, but then we set this up, and then Joe calls me and says, "Yo, you know, how do you get in touch with Jay?" And I was like, "You don't get in touch with Jay. He gets in touch with you, and you got to just accept it the way it comes."
That's a fact.
So he was like, "Yo, but I need a favor." He's like, "I got the biggest record in America. I want to put this shit behind us. I want people to know." And I called you.
Yeah.
And your first thing that you said to me, I remember this like it was yesterday. You was like, "Hold on, Nori, let me pull over." And
I was on the turnpike.
I didn't know if he was on the highway.
I was on the turnpike. I pulled over when you said it. You was like, "Yo, Bleek, I gotta ask you something, man. I don't know how you gonna take this." You was like, "Yo, but Fat Joe wanted to reach out to Hov and get Hov on the record."
Right.
I'm like, "What? Oh, let me pull over." Pulled over on the shoulder. Repeat that? And then
I remember this is what you said. He's like, "I saw him 2 days ago and he had it on."
Yeah.
That was your exact word. You saw him 2 days ago.
And he was
still trying to be tough.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Trust me, that's my brother." And by the way, I had to fully ask Fat Joe before I made that call. I said, "Listen, this ain't one of those." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, brother. Like, I really want to do this." And then All the Way Up remix happened. We made that happen.
That's a fact, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I remember the call to Hov. I remember I texted
But hold on, before you go there, because we need the whole story. But how dare Fat Joe shout out Sean Pecos?
Oh, man, right?
Sean Pecos had nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, he had nothing to do with it.
It was me and you.
That's a fact.
I'm sorry, Sean Pecos. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. Yo, but
You came later. After me and Bleek made the call, then Pecos came and cleaned it up.
Put it in some motion.
Yeah. But we got all the men on bases.
Yeah, I remember when I text Hov. I text him right after I got off the phone with you, because I told you, like I tell anybody, I know the answer to certain shit, but I don't like answering for no man. He got to tell me no. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care if we going to ask 100 times. I want to hear no 100 times. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to assume it's no. I'm going to ask.
That's real shit.
So I told you that. I'm like, yo, I ain't going to answer for big homie. I'm going to hit him and let him know what it is. So I remember saying, I text him. Yo, Fat Joe reached out. I spoke to him. I was on the phone with him and Nori. He wanted.
Oh, so wait, hold on. You three got on the phone.
Yes.
Of course, this is real
so
shit.
You spoke to Joe. It wasn't just you, and then you brought him on.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I told him, I'm like, yo, I just spoke to Joe and Nori, and Joe wants you on the remix to All the Way Up. And he was like, you spoke to Joe with all caps and then question marks. So I put back, just now on the phone. Then he called me. It's like, word, he called you? I was like, yeah, I'm in Nori, man. I was like, man, I think you should do it. He was like, Bleek, you think? I'm like, yo, listen. For the city to show unity, it's always been fake bullshit in the air with us. There's never been no real drama. Like, why not? Like, you know, it ain't gonna hurt. It's only gonna help the situation. And then here they go. Now they in business doing all these shows. We need to say that.
We don't get shit.
I want my 2%. I don't get shit. Niggas just like, yo,
After that, you got
all you get is this. Niggas hit you with the Daddy Shark. Daddy Shark.
Joe hit me yesterday talking about what's my address for my sneakers. Nigga, I want one of them sneakers.
I ain't even get no sneakers.
Nah, just playing. No, but I'm gonna be honest.
That's dope, though.
I felt like, and I told this to Jay. I had met him in LA one time, and I was like, yo, you know, my one Jay favor that I kind of had, I gave it away. And I said, my life has been great since then. Because no one does that. No one can even get a Jay favor.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. How do you even ask him for anything?
And then I ain't gonna lie to you, you was right there, Roz. He tapped me. He was like, "It's not your one Jay favor." Like, so I don't know how to use another favor. I don't even know how to act. I'm just like, it might just go out because I might have never asked. Because I hate being told no. But I love the fact.
Drink Champs we need the Drink Champs.
No. He tells me no about Drink Champs a lot.
Yo, but you got
him, he's upfront.
Until you learn no in another language we never heard. Keep asking.
Yeah. He'll be like, I got you.
No, it's not absolutely not.
You feel me?
But I absolutely love that connection. I absolutely love the fact that Terror Squad and Roc-A-Fella has put that to the side. Because,
exactly.
Yeah. Did you see that day happening?
I never saw the day of we having beef. It was
Right.
always fake bullshit. Like, I always fucked with Joe music, pun music. I listen to everybody music. I listen to everything, man. So I always felt like, where did it ever start?
So there was never any physical altercations?
No,
ever?
yeah, we had drama in the club, bottle fights, niggas was throwing major
It
bottles.
was crazy. I was there. I was on that actual tour.
Yeah.
And it was really Tata and Flex. It was the two littlest people out of.
Cause homie came. What happened is homie came through our VIP.
Rest in peace, Flex.
Just stumbling through the VIP instead of saying excuse me, whatever, bumping his way through, and you know, niggas like, what? Who you? So niggas flipped him upside down and sent him back to his section, and then it was on from there. You know, it's regular hood shit, man. You know, it was all over nothing though. You know, never been no real shit.
But it's good now.
That's right. They getting money, but they ain't giving us none.
Yeah.
Shout out to us. They getting money now. You know what I mean?